It's Nolan. Now, before we get started, make sure y'all hitting that like button. Make sure y'all sharing it on your respective platforms. Let somebody know what we're doing today. Now, let's get into the show. Work. Hey, go and get that bonus. Work. Let me see your devotion. Work. You deserve the promotion. Work. Can't leave without that notice. Shout and make it right. Work that thing around the clock. Everybody came to see it. Got a line around the block. Cashing out the ones. I got funds and they never stop. DJ play a song. I'ma let them fly just like a fly. Ball status, cherry all platinum. Got a floss habit. Throw that money. Ain't no jaw jacking. I got more baggage. Show me some. I can change your life if you don't know what's up. Seen it from the front. Now back it up just like a loaded truck. Ay, I got plenty paper. I just wanna spend with you. Ay, I ain't got nowhere to be, so let me chill with you. Ay, you the prototype, the baddest one up in the room. I just wanna see you making move in your birthday soon. Ay, work. Hey, go and get that bonus. Work. Let me see your devotion. Work. You deserve the promotion. Work. Can't leave without that notice. What's going on, beautiful people? It's the kid J Nolan here. Welcome back to another episode of Inside the Industry, your number one source for music, entertainment, commentary, and breakdowns. Hope everybody's doing well out there. Once again, happy Mother's Day. All right. So in this video, we're going to be getting into Cardi B, Stefon Diggs, and the hair braider, Shy Charles. All right. So y'all know Shy, she testified at the Stefon Diggs trial last week. She gave her testimony of, her friendship, or what she thought was a friendship, with Chef Mila. She talked about how she she had hit Mila on the line like, hey, that pasta you made, let me get some pointers on how you made that. What did I need? Right? The very day that Mila alleged that she was slapped and strangled by Stefon Diggs in the house, right? She said she called her asking for a recipe, right? Later on, Mila called her back like, yo, I'm going to be out your way. You know what I'm saying? I'm coming to New York. Shy opened up her home the same day, same night, allowed her to fly out. She picked her up from the airport, took her from Queens to Jersey. They went from Jersey back to her house in Brooklyn, right? And then allowed her to stay for an entire week. And she heard nothing, allegedly, of this incident. Saw no visible markings on her body. Nothing. That was her testimony in court. As all of this has transpired, Stefon Diggs was found not guilty. Chef Mila has found herself back on an island and, trying to figure it out with her chefing business. Now we're hearing rumors of, and I think these rumors were circulating a while back before anyway, from her, that Shy was also one of Stefon Diggs' wood merchants. You know what I'm saying? That she was also sleeping with Steph, right? Talked to y'all about the other day when Mila came out and she tried to reveal text messages between herself and Stefon that showed no proof of any physical harm, any type of violence or anything. They did have a contentious text thread. They were going back and forth. He definitely called her a lot of bitches and stuff like that, but nothing that actually alluded to any form of violence. Nothing that confirmed it. And she tried to come out and use those texts as her way of saying he knows what he did and they know what happened to me. And y'all are just treating me poorly because I'm a black woman in court. Right? She then came back out and revealed texts between herself and Shy. And basically alluded to Shy being paid off or being, compromised to make her look bad in court.
et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, right? But again, there was nobody at the scene. The police, she had nobody on her side to verify her account of the story. Nobody could substantiate her claims. She lied about the money she was owed. She lied about money that she needed for reimbursements, which resulted in overpayment. It just turned out very bad for Mila, right? So now we got all these people online that are like, ooh, Shy is getting wood from Stefon Diggs too. So now we got Cardi B coming out and saying her piece to the situation like, y'all don't feed into that shit. That's BS. Okay? Now we also just seen yesterday Cardi B pop back out with Stefon Diggs after he beat the case. They were very close quarters. He was all hugged up on a booty and everything at the Diggs Deep Foundation, which I found a huge chuckle because I'm like, how the fuck does this man have a charitable organization called Diggs Deep with all of this digging deep being put on this nigga name? What is that? Nonetheless, apparently he's still doing just that. Okay? I don't like it. I don't co-sign it. Y'all know I'm a Cardi B fan. I do not like her being connected with that nigga. It is what it is. It was what it was, and it will be what it will be because it ain't got shit to do with me. But just optically, it looks off. But here's what Cardi B had to say in regards to Shy.
Just want to say this because I know that this might hit the blogs and um it seems like my fans are attacking this person, but I know it's not my fans. Well, just because I don't know if it's my fans or not because at the end of the day, Barty Gang to me, I know I have a lot of fans, but I feel like there's a piece of Barty Gang that I just kind of know because, but then there's part, but I can't say that. It's a lot, got a lot. I want to say something about Shy because I want y'all to understand something between me and Shy and the Shy, what the Shy is to me and to my, you know, Shy been doing my hair since I'll say about 2019. She always been braiding my hair, my braiding hair like in the bottom. Then she been doing Coach's hair. She's since 2020. Like Um, not only is like Shy, I'm very close with Shy. She's also very like close with my mom. So I know for a fact that the things that were said about her was so I could hear it. So me and her wouldn't stop being friends or stop being this, and that. But this is when you need to know the people that you're close with. This is when you need to use your own brain, your own discernment and shit like that, because that girl has been destroyed ever since. And I know for a fact it's not, I wouldn't even say she wouldn't do that to me, but I know for a fact she wouldn't do that at all. And I don't like that because she got her relationship. She wants to be engaged, she wants to be married. And I know that there's certain things that was set up there is so I could hear it. So certain shit so I could have in my head, because at the end of the day, that person know me, and that person knows what I don't like. That person knows what I hate. That person knows what I don't like to be looked at publicly. So I know that person went up there with a mission. When it comes to niggas and shit like that, I'm whatever. That's your shit. That's your bed. You laid in it. You gotta clean your own shit. But when it comes to Shy, I know her very well. Not only do I know her very well, she's actually closer to my mom than she's closer to me. And she's very close. She's actually very, very, very close to my children, especially Wave. Feel like something there might happen. Probably felt betrayed because justifying everything, and it's all right. Y'all want to play? Here it is. I don't got nothing to do with none of that, but I do want people to stop attacking Shy because I really feel out of all of this bullshit, she don't deserve that. She don't deserve to be attacked. She don't deserve to be attacked. She don't deserve to be put in a mess. She don't deserve to be in this situation. She don't deserve any of this. I know this woman for a lot of years, lots and lots of years. I seen this woman cried over me because she have seen me cry while I've been getting my hair braided for a long time.
All right. So that's Cardi B giving her cosign to Shy, saying leave her alone. That bullshit that people putting out there is just that. Do not believe it. Leave her alone. It's not what y'all talking about. Known her long time. She's good with my mama, my kids, with me. So please move around. Okay? Now, I will say, all of that being stated, that does not mean it's not possible, right? I gotta be the honest one. I am objective. That does not mean it's out of the realms of possibility, especially as Stefon Diggs is a very rich man. I wouldn't say necessarily powerful, but very rich. Maybe perceived as powerful. Um, and you know, status and money can influence a lot in his situation. People that wouldn't do stuff under normal circumstances will make it move for a little something to prove. You feel me? I'm not saying Shy is that person. I don't want to insinuate that Shy is that person. I'm just saying we can't fully write the possibility off based on y'all's history, because there's people out there in the world who have been friends since before they even knew what a friend was. Damn near grew up together from the womb, 2 years old, friends, backyard, sprinklers, you know, playground, slide, monkey bars, and shit went way bad after 30 years. So I can't say that 7 years of friendship and business can protect that, but I'm hoping that, you know, that trust that y'all have between y'all is genuine, right? Nonetheless, and I want to reiterate, I'm not saying Shy did anything, because I know people have selective hearing. I'm just saying we can't use that as the only side of the thing, right? Now, we do know that Miss Mila has developed a reputation for herself for not portraying things in their proper light. That's a given. That's bare minimum. We can agree on that. Whether you think Stefon did the crime or not, or wherever you stand on it, she's done herself no favors. She's given her word a lot of diminishment on her own. So we do have to take that into consideration as well. Um, but yeah, and Shy, what I can say for her is she has a lot of clients. She has a lot of other stuff going on. Although Stefon may be well off, she's doing work out here in the industry. She got Cardi B. She got her kids. She got Megan Thee Stallion while she was in New York doing the Broadway. You know what I'm saying? You could just go through her motherfucking catalog. Right? She got 592,000 followers. Damn. Is that Beyonce? Shit. I ain't even know. Um, Megan. That was last month. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know who some of these other people are. But I mean, Queen B, man. Cardi B, man. Megan Thee Stallion. That's already. Tiana Taylor. Sorry, sir, I don't know who you are. Mary V.J. Blige. Ain't this homegirl from Zatima? Yeah. Stefon Diggs, you know. So we do know Oh shit. Jules? He a slick motherfucker too. Anyway, we ain't gotta go too much further. You see her hands do work. You know what I mean? She put a video out a few days ago, you know, basically letting everybody know, man, I came to this country. I came here to work. I came here to hustle. I'm here trying to take care of my family. I got my own situation. I'm building my own life. I'm not here for the fuck shit. Whatever y'all trying to put on me, please dead that. Because I'm just here to work hard, make my money, take care of my family. I do not wish to be in the spotlight. You know what I'm saying? But unfortunately, that Stefon Diggs orbit is the spotlight. And the spotlight that's being shown in his direction is consistently negative. Despite how good he plays on the field, you know, despite how good he may have been paid, there's always a negative shadow that seems to follow him. And that's something that he's going to have to work on, right? He's going to have to get his lust demons in check. He's going to have to get his entourage in check. He's going to have to get, you know, just his maturity in line. You know what I'm saying? So I do hope he's able to do that. Again, I don't like the Cardi and Stefon saga. The era looks like it's back on. But again, I have nothing to do with that. I'm not in their house. I'm not in their bed. And I damn sure don't wish to be. So there's that. Let me know what y'all think of all this down below in the comments. Be sure to like and share this video. If this is your first time seeing me on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, become an insider. I will catch y'all on the next one. Y'all be good out there, man. Peace.
Yeah, family over fame in this bitch, yeah. The glory of living righteous is setting in. My street knowledge and education's a perfect blend. Young mogul, independent, I've been setting trends. The first one from my family to be faithfully wed. Fuck niggas and the horses that they riding on. I see this shit from all angles like a polygon. I'm never politicking, the drama be piling on. Father and greats unacknowledged like I'm Bobby Bonds. Conversation with my lady about the paper route. 5 sit bank accounts, every day I make it count. They down talking my commentary for hating now. Well, I can take it cause I'm bodying your favorite now, please. I could do this shit in my sleep. I been writing for these niggas, y'all read it and weep. I been fighting these niggas if you speak on the street. I'll turn your birthday party into New Year's Eve. Don't let me take it there. We ain't playing fair. This the ATL, Southside nigga moving furniture like Wayfair. Life on hold, no insurance for your healthcare. Lifeline gone, so you wanna be a millionaire? Well, let me tell you about this world I built. The women I dodged, the niggas that I ran for filth. The sympathy cause consulting for the stacks I built. I had to